Hey everybody, so we've got a quick update for the channel, and this is something that Lloyd and I have talked about a whole bunch, and mostly it comes from it comes from requests from people who've watched our stuff for a long time. So
Correct.
for those of you who don't know, Lloyd and I have been content creators for a lot longer than our podcast Stadia Cast. I have Run Jump Stomp, which is a podcast. I have Nintendo Switchcraft, which is a podcast. I have 143 Pixels, which is a podcast, and I was streaming on Twitch. And I have my own YouTube channel. And Lloyd, you have a bunch of stuff too, right?
Yeah, like I run res.tv, rezd.tv, which is a podcast network that has all my shows on it, like Nintendo Pulse and Retro Pulse and Crossing Animals. But then there's also a lot of other podcasts on that network that aren't mine, but they're friends and people that I've met over the years that wanted to put out podcasts. So I offered them hosting and they could put up their stuff there. So I've been creating a lot of content all over the place over the last little while.
And we've had a lot of people reach out to us both on like Twitter DMs, on emails, on YouTube comments in the past where they've said, you know, it's kind of hard to find all of your stuff. It's kind of hard to go to Lloyd's Twitch channel, Bill's Twitch channel, Lloyd's YouTube channel, Bill's YouTube channel, and then Stadia Cast as well. It's kind of a big ask. And so could you consolidate everything together? And Lloyd and I, we've been talking about doing this for how long? How long?
Like 9 months. Like it's been a long time. It's like pre-pandemic, I think we started talking about this. And it's we didn't really want to do anything because we're huge fans of Stadia. And then we had a perfect date was November 19th. That's the first year anniversary of Stadia. So about 18 months of creating content. We thought, okay, that's a good place to maybe think about things. And here we are right now after the 1 year anniversary of Stadia.
Let me make sure that I make myself clear, that we make ourselves clear, is that all of the Stadia content that we do, we are going to continue to be doing. Yeah. We're just taking and all of the content that we're going to add to this channel is content that we already make. Like we were already doing all of this stuff. I was making podcasts over on my Twitch channel. I used to do a bunch of videos on my YouTube channel, and this all the same stuff that I've already been doing. We're just going to move it all here. We kind of started that when Lloyd got his Xbox and he did an Xbox stream, and I decided that I was really irritated with how Twitch was doing their business. So I moved all of my stuff off Twitch and over here. And somebody said something really smart. They said, I don't know, you're going to do Nintendo stuff and Xbox stuff on a channel called Stadia Cast. And we were like, yeah, because it's just the name, right? It's like, it's really the stuff that Bill and Lloyd are interested in channel. That's really what it happens to be. It's a place for me and Lloyd to discuss the things that we are excited about. Now, 9 times out of 10, that's Stadia, because we're huge fans of Stadia. And we're going to continue to be huge fans of Stadia. But they made a good point that the name is kind of a misnomer. So we're going to change the name.
We are, definitely.
Yes, we are changing the name of the channel. Not of the podcast that happens on Sunday. That's still going to be Stadia Cast, and that's going to continue happening on Sunday. And we're going to continue to make videos about Stadia throughout the week when we can. Sometimes, Lloyd and I'll see that there's news, and I'll be like, I don't have time to make a video today. Do you? And he'll say, no, I don't have time today either. And so that's why sometimes we don't make a video. Sometimes we don't make a video because we don't think we have a strong enough opinion on the matter in order to make a video. So the channel is going to be exactly the same, except there's going to be more content that is content we were already doing, and we think it has a pretty cool name that we came up with, and that is, Lloyd, you want to tell everybody the name?
Yeah, it's Nerd Nest. So you can get to our YouTube channel right now just by going to nerdnest.tv, and it takes you right to our YouTube channel. You don't have to, even though it's youtube.com/StadiaCast, you don't have to remember that anymore. You just remember nerdnest.tv, because the interesting thing with changing names on YouTube, it's very impossible to tell whether the name you want is available, and you have to get rid of the current name to change to the new one. And we're like, hey, this is really stressful. Why don't we just go to nerdnest.tv, and we don't have to worry about what the YouTube channel is anymore, and then we can change all of our graphics and everything will be fine, and we can put up amazing things like this, a really awesome logo on the phone. Look at that, Nerd Nest logo.
I was going to show mine, but I have a bunch of notifications on it.
I just cleared mine. I had the same thing. So there's going to be no less Stadia content. There's probably going to be more Stadia content, because as we get into year 2 of Stadia, games are going to start coming hot and heavy, and we're going to have so much stuff to cover. But instead of uploading Nintendo stuff to my YouTube channel, or retro game stuff to the Res TV YouTube channel, we're going to find places for that on Nerd Nest. So things are going to change a little bit as far as design goes. We have Bill and I have been working over the last number of weeks and months to kind of change the way things look. So you're going to immediately from the thumbnail on YouTube be able to tell whether it's an Xbox video or a Nintendo video or a Stadia video, because if you don't like other content, we didn't want to force you to clicking and viewing the first 5 minutes of video to know whether you'd want to listen to it or not. So everything's going to be color coded. There's going to be little accents that basically show what console it's for, what platform it's for. Both Bill and I have been playing games for as long as games have been a thing, and we have years and years and years of history in the video game industry, and we love games. So now we can just talk about our passion in one place and do it with a really amazing community that comes out and watches us do videos here on StadiaCast.
Yeah, absolutely. And the last thing that I'll add before I show you guys the logo full screen, the last thing that I'll add is that we both felt like we were splitting not only our attention but our audience into a bunch of like fractured places. And this is going to bring all of those people together. And I'm really excited for that. And you know what? If you only want to watch Stadia stuff, Lloyd is 100% right. We worked really hard to get these thumbnails to be very easily identifiable. Look at that. That one's orange. It has a Stadia controller. I know exactly what is going to be in that video. Oh, look at this one. It has an Xbox controller. It's going to be about Xbox stuff, and I don't have an Xbox, so I don't care. So I'm not going to click on it.
That's right.
So hopefully you guys like that. You don't have anything you want to add before we wrap up, Lloyd?
No, I mean, I've been podcasting since 2005, and I know, Bill, you've been podcasting for a large number of years as well. And the one comment we've heard many times is, I could listen to you read the dictionary and be happy. So now there's a lot more dictionary reading that you guys are going to be able to find out here on the channel. You'll be able to listen to a bunch of different videos on different platforms, maybe show you something that you didn't know existed. I have a bunch of retro games. I'm going to be doing some stuff on the Evercade, which is a really cool system. There's going to be so much content, and we hope that you all find it awesome and that you enjoy it. But we want to have this conversation with you, the fans of our content. So hit up runjumpstomp.com/Discord, join the Nerd Nest Discord. Talk to us. Let us know what you think of the change, what you'd like to see us cover more. Do you have any complaints? Like all that stuff. We want it to be collaborative with the people that have been supporting us for these number of years. We don't want to just pull the rug out from under anyone. We actually want to make the content that we do better for everybody. And this is going to be the first step in that direction. Having everything consolidated is going to make things so much easier to get that content out there.
Absolutely. All right. So with all of that being said, keep in mind, just a quick recap, new content, but all of the old content that you guys have come here to expect, all that stuff's still going to be here. And Lloyd and I have worked really hard. He did most of the work on this design of the logo. But here's our new logo, full screen, Nerd Nest. It's really, really awesome. I love the way that this logo looks. And You know, when we hit 10,000 subscribers, we might even be able to have some merch for you guys to pick up. So make sure that you get all your friends to subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you guys for listening, and Lloyd, I'll see you on the next one, man.
Yeah, we'll see you, Bill. See everybody. Thanks for checking out this video.
Bye.